Hey everybody, Namo here. It's Monday, the day after Mother's Day. Typically, I would be at work and be working all week and then doing stuff around the house on Saturday, filming it, cutting and editing the vlog, and then putting it up the following Friday. As I said in my last vlog, though, the roofers told us that they were going to be here today. So I was able to call off work, and I'm just going to do a small few things around the house today. And of course, I'm going to get a lot more done this week than I have previous weeks. So this might be a long vlog, so I'm just going to try and keep everything short. But let me go ahead and show you what I have done so far. It's very little. So I had two prickly pear cactuses, this one and that one. They were in smaller pots, and they just needed to go into a bigger one. A lot of the, honestly, I don't know what they're called, but I call them ears. A lot of the ears I broke off. You can see like right there and right there, right there. And I planted all of them. Cactuses pretty much root themselves, so I didn't have to use root hormone. I just dropped them and hope for the best. We'll see what all survives. I broke up the roots on the bottom of those a good bit, so I know they'll stay alive. It's that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one that I'm a little worried about. But hopefully they root out and I'm able to plant them out sometime next year. It is Tuesday morning. I was unable to get any more video yesterday, so bright and early, I have to take one of the kids to school for testing since their school is almost over. So before that, I figured I'd turn this on and give you a little update of what happened yesterday. So as you can see, they have pulled down the 4x4s and 2x4 roofing for the deck. They removed my chimney, some of the brackets from the old satellites, because I think they counted like 7 of them on the roof, which is crazy. Today they're supposed to be bringing the lumber to rebuild the deck. They've stripped off all of the shingles off of the addition of the house. They haven't done anything to the main house just yet. There's some joists inside they need to fix because they've come unnailed, so they need to get in there and do that. But they'll be pulling out all of these front structures and running a full beam straight through. This was a little squirrel hole underneath or in between this overhang and the deck. We thought it was just all we could see is that tiny little edge. It's a lot bigger than what we thought it actually was. So they're supposed to be replacing that too. All right, on to the next. Down here by the mailbox, I used some of that concrete edging, what I didn't use previously yesterday. I used a lot of it yesterday. I'll show you that here in a minute. But I planted a lot of stuff. I was able to get some variegated liriope and some Solomon seal in here, so that should take all this over with very little maintenance. I did have to dig down about 4 inches and use my sifter and sift out all the gravel because, rain runs downhill. All of our gravel moved over there, and it was pretty thick. So I had thought about making a bed all the way up to the gate, but considering that little spot took about 2 hours of digging and sifting, I decided against it. And over here under the willow tree, to begin with, I used a lot of that concrete edging right here up against the back of the gate so that the gate will not come any further past that into the garden. I planted her tiger lilies for Mother's Day. We've got some hostas in here And if you can see them, there's a few sprigs of Solomon seal all through here. It is a ground cover. It just takes a little bit to get there. So it'll take a few years, but this whole spot should be overtaken. Eventually I will get some mulch, finish this off, put some mulch down by the mailbox. I'm wanting to get some large pine nuggets just because they don't deteriorate as quickly as hardwood mulch or really any of the other mulch you can get. You can put that mulch down, you can put it really thick, and it'll last you about 4 to 5 years before you have to put more on there, unless you have some washouts, which in this yard I might have some washouts. Today I believe I will begin putting plants down this fence line. I even killed out some area on that fence line where I'll be putting shade plants. And also yesterday I weed eated around the magnolia and the building yesterday to make the grass that I sprayed die quicker so that I can eventually mulch it as well. Alright, so it is Wednesday morning. It's a little bit chilly, taking the dogs out, so let's give you a quick update of what happened yesterday, because a lot happened. As you can see from the lack of plants, I did a lot of planting yesterday. I had a lot of potting soil left over, so I put more inside the rose pots. That way they can get a little bit more nutrients, maybe do a little bit better. I don't know when we're going to start taking cuttings off them and making the new roses, but we'll be doing that soon. The deck has new bones. Excuse me. So that got done yesterday. They still haven't gotten up to finish scraping off the shingles on this side of the house. There was a lot of issues that they ran into yesterday with this deck, considering it sunk a lot, so they had to level it out. So down here by the road, you can see there's an iris there. I planted, I can't tell you how many plants, because I did not count. I don't know. I would estimate somewhere around 100, give or take. There's a lot. I think with the gladiolas, there was for sure 40 of them, and then about 20 something good corms that had started to pop up that I've planted as well. And just that alone, that's already a little over 60. And then of course I've got the irises, I've got the daylilies that I dug up from the side of the building. So yeah, around 100, give or take, all down on this side of the fence line, like I've been saying I was going to do for the longest time. So got that done. Finally attached my second 100-foot water hose and watered all these real good yesterday. Gave them a good drink. It's looking like we're not getting any rain till this weekend, so I had to give them a pretty good drink. It's probably the only one I'm giving them this week, and then we'll just let the rain hit them. So that's all I got for you today. Again, I'm still at home because they're still working, so I've got an idea of what I want to do today, and if I don't take any videos today, I'll give you an update tomorrow. So it is Friday night. I think last I left off, it was Wednesday morning, and I was saying if I do anything, I'll let you know. I didn't do anything. No. Nope. I was home. Kids had some virtual doctor's appointments, and I was worn out. I was beat up. Just putting all those plants in Tuesday wore me out. So I just took an easy day. And then Thursday, I meant to get out and at least fix the fence. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute, because I'll probably actually do that tomorrow, maybe. Sometime, maybe. Might be taking the weekend off. Actually not doing anything this weekend. I don't know. But we'll get to that. Let me show you the house. So they finished the roof completely. I don't want to pan up too much and try and actually show you the roof, because there's not really a spot in the yard where you can actually see it real good. And I think if I put the camera up too much, the sun will blind you. So they finished the roof. They've got the roof over the deck done, and of course the posts. We aren't going to be having them put up the handrails. Just save us some time and some money. We're going to do it ourselves. Whenever we finally tear down this deck, whatever good scrap comes of it, whatever good scrap we can get out of, all this, we'll be buttoning up the rest of the deck. So it seems that's going to be the next project. Just tearing that down and scavenging whatever we can. And then putting the rail on, steps there, building a little frame for my water barrels. There's the gutter. They're going to put that back up tomorrow. I told them not to worry about sending it all the way down to the, to the ground like it was, because I'll just be tying into it with probably that corrugated pipe there to go into the rain barrels. Still don't know what I'm going to do about the front of, the bottom of the deck, because you can see straight through it, and it's going to look a little awkward. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So, don't know what we're going to do there. But, let me show you the fence. So, here's the fence down by the road in the corner of the yard. So, if you can see, this fence is not attached to the post. It's also broke. There. They had zip ties, as you can see from here, trying to hold the fence together. That's not going to work. I went and bought some tie wire. Of course, I have fencing pliers. So I'll just string some tie wire through all this. Probably maybe even around the post to strengthen it up. Tie it all together, tighten it up. This post here is not attached up at the top. So I have some staples, some fencing staples, and I'll be trying to button that back up. But as you can see, I have a few little droopers, but it seems like everything else has survived. Seems happy. So like I said, there's their dump truck. They're gonna finish up cleaning up and buttoning up tomorrow. So while they're here, the yard doesn't really look like it needs to be mowed, so I might hold off on it. But while they're here, it's not like I can mow the front yard anyways, so I'll see whatever I can do tomorrow. Probably won't be much, and like I said, considering I did all this, and under there, and over by the mailbox, over the week, might just take the weekend off and relax, but we'll see. We'll see. If not, then you'll get updates. So it is Sunday morning. It rained a little, not much. It's supposed to rain today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. So the next 3 days, which will be a good thing for all these plants. Yesterday, though, the roofers just didn't show up. I guess they don't work on Saturdays. So I'm guessing they'll be here tomorrow to finish up the deck. But with all their stuff still kind of sitting around, I was unable to mow. But the kids and I did move the pile of where Ematep is, the pile of lumber over underneath the deck that's supposed to be getting taken down. We moved that, and we fixed this fence. Looks like that staple is sticking out a little bit more than I intended, but we got this one stapled back up to the post there. And then this one over here that had the hole in it, they tried to fix with zip ties. I got some tie wire, and of course I did it on the other side, but I just tied it together and tried to get it tied up, tightened as best I could without breaking the tie wire. So it's good and sturdy now. No little dogs will be able to slip through there. No big dogs either. So that's all we really got done yesterday. Like I said, we kind of took an easy day because there's been a lot that we've done this week. Or I should say I've done this week, because I got worn out. I just didn't want to do much. So we moved the lumber. Like I said, we got it all moved and fixed the fence. And that was really all I wanted to do. I just kind of lay around on the couch the rest of the day. Watched some stuff with the kids. Took a nap. Just a lazy day. Just spent doing nothing and feeling happy about it. So that's everything we've done this week. I'm sure this is a pretty heavy, long vlog, so I'm just going to go ahead and say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.